Corey Dunn alongside Alex Spintez here in the EA booth. As you can see, we finally have all of our players that have just now joined us, and so we'll go ahead and hop into some gameplay here in just a moment, but this wouldn't be possible without Amazon.com making things happen here. Of course, you can pre-order your Battlefield 4 copy on Amazon.com.
That is right, and of course, you gotta give that love to everyone that has just been so supportive of what's been going on here all weekend long. Let me bring this closer up here so you guys can hear my beautiful
I can hear
voice.
you now.
You can hear me now?
Yeah.
Be quiet, Corey. This guy. Anyway, this guy. No, but seriously though.
64 players have joined us.
64
and
players.
It looks like they're in game right now, so as soon as we're ready, we can go ahead and hop into the action as well, and we can continue to try to dissect the game.
That's right.
Speculate.
That's
and
right.
Figure out some things. So those that are kind of wondering, for instance, the small pack, the small health pack, in the small or in the medium size, the way that they're named is one is referred to as a health pack.
Okay.
And the other one is referred to as a health bag.
Okay.
And then for the other side, you have your ammo pack, and then you have your ammo box. And so that way you can start to use some terminology that we have at this point instead of calling it the small one and the medium one.
Yeah, that is true.
Because that can get confusing.
Without a doubt. So that is some awesome stuff indeed. And, you did actually dive a little bit into what the health pack did a little while ago. You said I got to see you could slap it. You could slap it on me.
Throw it.
You just throw it.
Slap it.
Slap it. It's actually pretty cool. So, but yeah, and we've been seeing some pretty good, gameplay here. I know I was just on Reddit just a little while ago. People were going crazy about Alpha 12.
Which Reddit were you on?
I was on our Battlefield.
You're on our Battlefield.
Checking out our Battlefield. I'm about to post up a thread on our Battlefield asking people for your feedback. What do you guys want, to see here at the event? And trust me, there's some questions that you guys have there that I'm gonna when I get my opportunity to speak with someone, I'll bring it up. That of the Jurassic Park kind. So there's gonna be a lot of fun.
Wait,
a lot of fun.
You've been listening?
I've been listening. I always listen. I'm a community guy, man. I mean, always. I'm for the community.
For the community.
Rally the troops. These guys right here. That's who we do it for, right?
All right. Let's if we're ready, we can go ahead and hop into gameplay, and we'll be good to go.
All right, yeah, so we're going to jump into the action here, see what is going on, and I'm really looking forward to seeing, some sniper gameplay off there. I like this a lot, and look at this here, get the shot, I believe in you, buddy.
Oh, he's chasing him. Oh.
He's anticipating him to probably juke left, but he has to catch this shot. He can do it, believe in the power. Never mind.
Uh-oh, he's got to be on the lookout here. Of course, he's set up shop here so far, but he's soon enough. He's being wrapped around. There's two players that are right next to him. They're underneath him. They're coming up the staircase here in just a moment.
This isn't good.
Again, they're right below him. The reason why I know this is because I can take a look at his mini map, and look, they're just passing by right there on the screen. They're trying to be able to hop up. He might be able to flank around. This may be in his advantage. He finally gets spotted, and he's trying to be able to survive, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah, he is going to get taken out there, and now jumping with Alpha 14 in first-person mode early in the game inside of C Flag, by the way, which I really like because we don't get to see a lot of C gameplay from the lobby because everyone's either up top or trying to make the darn thing, collapse and come down, which is always a cool thing to see. But up top, you can see right on that C Flag there, a great vantage point.
Well, not only the fact is it's a great point to try to pick off people, but it's a great point to be another type of commander.
Yeah.
You can sit there and just make call-outs or just spot players. Another aspect that's great about Battlefield is just having the ability to sit there and just spot people. And so he immediately pops a parachute.
I would have let it glide a little bit.
You could try to be able to hop onto one of these buildings, and that's exactly what happens there. I think it was a second guess point. He's like, oh yeah.
He's like, you know what?
To do that.
That makes sense. I'm gonna get on the building and
take a look at this
people.
though. You're looking right now at one of the opticals right now, and this is what we were talking with Patrick Bach about. Is the accessories that are involved, and so he can actually go ahead and iron sight. Here, thank you. On cue. So he can iron sight, and then if he wants to, he can press T, which is the current binding for it, and it will bring on the second accessory, and so basically give you a twice as zoom, or depending on what those opticals are. So if you have a 6-time zoom, you can now make it a 12-time zoom.
Wow.
And just kind of those things. Also, what you've seen, probably the way that I would use it, since I'm more of an assault type class, I would actually, I'd have an optical like this. So right now you can actually zoom in. Oh, look at this. He's trying to play, what is that game called? He's trying to bust the glass out underneath him. And so you can see that he's trying to stay alive there.
No, this is awesome.
Just trying to be able to taste him. And realizes, oh crap, parachute. And I'm back
down.
again. All right, I'm good to go.
Oh,
this is actually a little bit easier whenever I'm this close quarters, and he's running out of ammo and he gets taken down. I loved what was happening, though, trying to shoot out the glass. The glass is bigger than you are. I'll shoot the glass instead.
That makes sense. And yeah, Alpha 18 as we jump over to Alpha 18 on top of the C flag. There is some activity going on over here as well, so I do expect some of the Bravo guys to be chasing their way through. But this guy, he's gonna look out, outside and think, maybe I might go for a jump. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a swim. That makes perfect sense.
And wait for it. Oh, you could have waited a little bit longer than
that. Right. Live on the dangerous side. Right. That's just what I'm thinking.
Look at the reflection of those guns that are shooting out there in the distance, the gunships.
Yeah.
Or the battleships. Just all again, these are all little details, nothing that really makes it. This element doesn't make an impact. It's just aesthetically.
Yeah, there's a lot of aesthetically pleasing things in Battlefield 4, without a doubt. That is why I, looking at the map, and it's a playground. That's what it is. We saw it. We saw it just a little while ago. That the players were running. The one guy jumped off of the building, parachute on top of a roof, decided to play possum with this guy, and try and shoot the glass under his feet, things like that. Like, those are really cool things, like that. Only those only in Battlefield moments that you have, and you can tell your friends, yeah, man, it was this one time where I was actually shooting this guy on the floor of a glass and he fell through. Like, that stuff is hilarious.
All right, so we're still on board here with one of the members from the Alpha team. That's Alpha 18. And again, so that means he's going to be shooting at the orange icons. He's taking the long road, kind of a nice little journey.
Getting the lay of the land. He's going to find some players in front of him, though, at the very least. Oh, yeah, there is.
He wants to know whether or not he can try to take out a player with a repair tool.
But he will not find out as he gets picked off here. And now we're looking at a recon player, right?
Just going strict with the iron sight.
I love that. Old school style, baby. Like red dots are for noobs, right? Is that what the cool kids say, Corey?
I don't think so.
Is that what the PC kids say? No. In case you guys are not aware, I am a PC guy. Corey, I'm a console guy. Corey's a PC guy. I can't believe I even said that. That sentence just sounded weird.
Yeah, it sounded really weird.
It did sound weird, right? I was like, that's awkward. No, but yeah, and that's why I think I enjoy the aspect of Battlefield with the controller, and we're seeing players use that today here with the Xbox One controller.
50-50 throughout the entire E3.
It has been.
It's been a great thing to see.
It has been. So, and just to dive back into the action real quick, the game is relatively, well, it was relatively close until
120 points.
Yeah. But that is something that can be, that they can't come back to. Let's actually go ahead and take a look at the tabletop view, because this guy here, he's kind of just messing around. So in the tabletop view, you can see A, B, and C are going to go to the U.S. squad, while D is actually being contested right now. E still for the CN players, but they have 3 tanks out there as well. So that is certainly going to be very interesting.
Look at that.
And a helicopter. So they have armor for days.
There's going to be a battle that's going to be happening here on C. It's going to be intense.
Let's make our way over to C, free cam style. Let's do this.
Just trying to look. There's a free cam over there.
Nice. And C, C is always
This is where we last left our cam. So for those of you that are really interested in some of the presets, some of the camera moves, the ability to spectate, even for the movie makers that are out there, you heard the beep 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 beep. As that guy's looking to stay alive, realizing, wait, the building is
Ride
tilting.
the building. Ride the wave, brother.
I think you got and he finds out that you can't stay alive in a fallen building.
Oh man, that is unfortunate.
Watch the environment change right here. See how it just kind of expands out into the sea?
Yep, that's right. And now you can see sea territory is going to be down in the water. The wave that it sends across as well. Anyone that is in the water, that certainly is going to make a big impact. So we learned something very valuable here today.
Yeah,
you cannot stay on the building while it's collapsing.
You can't building ride?
You can't building ride. Actually, someone did ask me that. It was like, you know, can you stay on the building and like ride it down and then like, you know, when it finally caves in? But no, that is not the case. Everything just caves in, and for due reason too, because it's a building collapsing.
It gives you a great deal of time to know that it's falling. It also has some audio that lets you know that it's falling and then of course we saw that he was in the building while it was tilted for a good chunk of for a good while.
Yeah, that is true. And so you can stick around inside of the C building while it's falling down for a little bit, but this one lone player here is going to be able to take C by himself. No one there to contest him, so that is going to give...
stand right on the flag, though.
Yeah.
If you don't see the flag, I'm right next to it.
Yeah, it's like, guys, I'm on the flag. Well, he is going to have some friends there to assist him. He's actually going to have 4 squad members there from the Bravo team, and this is pretty cool as well, as we're seeing the flag change hands. This is going to impact gameplay for the commander, because now the Alpha commander does not have the use of the AC-130 gunship anymore. That is going to go to the Bravo commander, and I know that a lot of you guys are asking to see commander mode, but you know, unfortunately, we're watching the spectators. There's no commander mode perspective in this build here, but I am sure that it is something that people want to take a look at, and there will be plenty of videos up. You know, even from myself, I have recorded some players using playing the commander in the awesome stage setup that they have here. It is kind of insane. It looks like a real command center. So yeah, just so you guys are aware of that.
All right, as you can see, it's just a battle over C right now.
Yeah, lots of activity going down here. You can see that the members of the Bravos team, you know, they're going to pick off 1 or 2 stragglers, but there is going to be some activity in the forward. So perhaps you are going to see one Alpha guy, again, pushing up by himself. He's going to get rained down with bullets right away. He is taken care of. C is going to go for Bravo. Now they need to basically come up with a new attack strategy. Let's take a look at the tabletop and get an idea as to what the Alpha squad is going to be doing at this point in time. Tomahawks are going to be coming down, but it is not going to hit anyone. That Tomahawk was wasted. All the Alpha guys are going to be at B, all scattered.
Well, right now it looks like they're kind of spread out. Really, the action might be happening over here towards the A and B side right now, as we just go ahead and hop on board right now. We can take a look. You see that they're spraying right now. We're on the U.S. side, so they will be shooting at the orange icons. Right now, they had a member that was over there towards that region right now. And again, as we kind of take a look here,
I'm not gonna lie, that was cool.
Did not expect it.
Huh?
That was pretty cool.
It's like sometimes, you know, I mean,
camera magic, brother.
That was pretty cool. The magic of cameras. But yeah, so they are gonna have B control. It seems like, Corey, and now. Now this is most definitely going to be, and by the way, the U.S. has just been controlling this game. CN Forces not able to do much about that in the hindsight of things. They really need to rally the troops together. Although they have been able to push territories before, you can actually see that they're looking on getting B as well as, or actually C. And yeah, they get B as well. And E is also in contention, so perhaps they're going to be able to get that one as well.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the tabletop while we can figure out where a lot of this action is happening. Probably over there towards C right now. We've got 3 members there from the U.S. side that are in by the C point, and we've got multiple that are over there from the Chinese, and they're starting to flood in over there towards that B flag at this point at the same time. So again, you can see they're leaving open E, but look out. Down over there towards the E side, E was picked up earlier. They're going to start to be able to come on the flank side right there. Now we're on board with Alpha. Alpha 27 is, now he's going to be able to push up here towards the arcade. Of course, he needs to be on the lookout for. There's going to be someone up there on the 2nd floor. He's going to spot one over there by the escalator.
Man. Yeah, and he is actually going to be able to pick him off on that one, so that is certainly going to look very good here as they get D control.
Great usage of the squad.
Yeah, without a doubt. They're certainly working together. They're not trying. They could be friends, you know. And again, guys, the people that are playing Battlefield 4 right now, these are regular Joes, guys like you and me that are here just enjoying the game, and they're not like top of the line PC players or console pros. No, they're just fans of the game, and everyone is having a good time. No one's met each other, or at least large groups of them. It's aren't 32 man teams here. These are just folks that just love Battlefield, and they're coordinating quite wonderfully.
All right, so you can see down in the bottom left-hand side on your mini map that the commander is made a call that he needs to actually be attacking over there towards D in the arcade, because that's where the Chinese have started to move. But here again, still with Alpha 08, just being able to spot one, shuts him down. And it looks like he's like, other game plan. I'm going to go over there towards C. And again, commander's still saying, hey, I recommend, I suggest. But with that being said, though, this squad doing a good job, though. They've already moved up. They've got 2 members who are over there towards that C flag.
Yeah, they are going to have 2 NGs as well as 3 assault medics. So at the very least, they are prepared for anything that is going to be brought to them, as far as armor is concerned and keeping each other alive. But you have to wonder how important having a recon or a support would be as well, especially when you're trying to get some flags.
All right. Just checked to make sure that he could use his secondary, as you can note.
Yeah, I really like that feature.
They're on Reddit. Right now, again, we're on board here with Alpha 05, who's using this optical here. He spots one out in the water.
Pace your shots.
Great movement.
There he is. His legs are waving up. He's trying to stay alive here, and I think he may have lost track of him. Yes, he did. No.
That's some greatness right there.
Nice.
That addition of being able to swim under the water is such a game changer.
That certainly is. That was a perfect example of that right there. But just as we were saying this here, man, Alpha 08 or Alpha 05, excuse me, able. He's going to be that guy that he was going after earlier, Corey, in the same area.
Check your 3, check your 6.
Oh no, he's going to get picked off there. That is going to end that run for Alpha 05. A is currently being contested. And
finally going to go ahead and start to be able to push up. He spots one right there, trying to utilize the E9.
Trying to take advantage of this pistol. We've been seeing a lot of pistol play from a lot of players. The secondary has been very useful for a lot of guys, because they've been they've been shooting so many people that they just run out of ammo. That pistol has come in handy quite a lot. Ooh, oh man.
Little James Bond action, blowing up the van there, able to take out that member that we're following. Something to note. Basically, the reason why you may have noticed that that's every time a player reloads, it reloads the entire clip. So basically, it does not. It's based off of ammo clips, not based off of ammunition. The ammunition count.
Yeah.
That is only a feature in the hardcore mode. Whenever we're talking in just your typical gameplay, your normal gameplay, it is just your ammo count. So if you have 30 bullets, you shoot 5 and reload, you have 25 left in your bank. So it's basically what I'm trying to get at is you have per ammo count right in the gameplay.
Yeah.
In normal mode, but in hardcore, it is based off of the magazine clip.
Yep, and now we're looking here. Alpha 32 trying to pick off. Ooh, he has snipes though, but he did get one hit, but not enough to take out the player. That was actually at the midsection there, so it seemed like it went to his legs as opposed to going to his chest or for a headshot. And you know what? Take a gander at the tabletop. Let's see what's going on here with this game. As you can see, 266 to 342 for the US and CN guys here. And of course, I do like the fact that the CN guys they're so aggressive at this point in time. They're owning all the territories as well, and D is still going to go to CN, and really just C will be for the US. I like this a lot here from CN.
All right, So 260, 320.
Think at all the territories. How crazy is that going to be for the U.S. squad?
Well, right now the U.S. squad has retained 2 of the points, so it's not going to make a huge impact. But that ticket count is dwindling away.
That comeback, the comeback is real. It's happening right now. The U.S. guys are losing tickets as we speak, while the CN guys are not, and they are now going to be in the 200 area here. So that, we were casting this game a little while ago. It was like 600 and something to almost like, I think it was like 4 or something, or 4 like 300.
Within like 150 tickets.
Yeah, it was quite the amount, and they're able to come back on this one. So it certainly is pretty cool. Sniper now trying to get some shots here with them quick scope action. He does manage to get it, so very nice. Staying alive.
All right, right now as he's trying to be able to check things out, and he's going to be caught off guard right there. That 20 times zoom kind of hurts. He probably could have added in his accessory, he could have added the canted iron sight.
That's true.
He'd be able to bounce back and forth between the 2.
Or he could have just not tried a quick scope, thinking that this is something else. So that would have been a good plan. Oh no! I was about to say, if he shot him with a rocket right to his chest, that was gonna suck so bad. It's like death by rocket to the chest. It's just not cool. Look at this here, Alpha 08, top of the leaderboard here, 20 kills, 11 deaths. Doing a fantastic job of working with his non-squad members, just the people that are in his team, in the Alpha team, as he's gonna just be this lone wolf here. He's right now 20 and 11, a 1.0 KD.
Got
using it vertical grip,
reflex,
and of course a Splinter Urban camo.
Very nice.
All accentuated by the Splinter Urban camo and a wonderful vertical grip.
All right, he's going to try to be able to run across. He's going to have to bob and weave. Pulls out the RPG, able to pick up 1.
This guy.
Staying alive just a little bit longer and finally taken down.
Yep, and now back on board here with Alpha 29. Muzzle break for him as well. And you know what? He's going to have the canted iron sights like you were talking about, Corey. So let's actually go ahead and zoom in. You can see the canted iron sights right there. It is on this side. It is like diagonal pointing out of the gun. I love that feature very much. It certainly is something to behold. I've never seen it in a game before, so I kind of geeked out when you showed it to me.
I'm definitely geeking out.
Yeah, and we are hopefully going to see a little bit more Canted Iron Sights gameplay in a little while, but that certainly is, oh, look at that tank actually going to be pushing it as well. And we're about dwindling down to the end of the game here. CN managed to come back in this one, 224 to 170, and that is going to do it for that game as we're going to get the players finished up, and they're going to be making their way out of here. But wow, what a pretty cool experience so far.
Yeah, it's been great. 64 players playing. You had a 32 versus 32 man server. Getting the chance to see Conquest at its best in Battlefield 4.
Yep.
It's just, again, we also have 2 commanders, where there's DICE employees that are helping out as well to make sure that all the different types of information is being properly distributed, just kind of helping out to help better understand how to utilize the commander mode.
Yeah, it is a new feature. People are really into it, and they want to learn more about it. So got to give it to DICE for always being there and supporting. So so that pretty much is going to do it for this one. We are going to get a bunch of new people to come through. 64 young, strapping individuals. I don't know where I was going with that. I was venturing off.
You found a point to go to, though.
I did. Well, basically, we're going to get 64 players to come back through here and play some more Battlefield 4 live from E3 2013. For Corey Dunn, I'm Alex Mendez. We're going to be right back in a little bit, so don't go anywhere as, again, we have more players coming in, more action. Get on social media. Let people know what's going on because it's Battlefield 4, and it is awesome. We will see you on the other side.